Well, welcome back, everyone. What a bang to start off this week with new all-time highs. Let's go take a look at this market against a long-term trend channel that we've been operating in. Now, this is from the bottom of the market in October of 2022, and it's a linear regression channel. What does that mean? When we're really far away from normal, we tend to want to come back to home. And that effectively is where we are after today's market move, getting all the way up to the top here. Now, is this action sustainable? Is it tradable? Well, if you stick around to the end of the video, I've got a really special announcement to make, and I think it's going to help add even more insight to your overall market view and your toolkit of trade techniques. Let's go take this big picture and reduce it down to a volume weighted average price code to take a look at how the action today played out and where are we in the journey of this market move for this month and into the end of the quarter. Well, if you take a look at the black squiggly line, that is the SPY. As we look at the cone, it's simply a bell curve tilted 90 degrees on its left-hand side, and you've got some weekly pivot lines holding here. When you're one standard deviation away from VWAP, which is where we started, we're in an uptrend zone where a move that can take us up to that big red line, 2 standard deviations away, is on the table. Now, we've made a considerable rise in today's market, higher all-time highs, slight pullback into the end of the day. Where do we go from here? Well, this is where we bring up our technical toolkits, and that's what's going to help make the difference. I'm going to zoom in on the S&P 500 to begin with here. This is the S&P E-minis, the futures. And as you look at the price action at the hard right edge, the Champion Trend Pack Toolkit is applied to the ES or the S&P E-minis. And there's a couple of other tools also added in there. When you look at the price chart, you can see the Champion Cross Zone expanding, the Champion Trend Buy Zone Trail Line following the channel, rising underneath. And we've also got a couple of the marketplace indicators on chart as well. Rob's TRP and some of his ITP tools are here as well. The TRP is giving us a target that we can look for, and we've made it to that target one. Does the market have enough gusto to continue on from here? Well, I'm going to unearth some of the subcharts right now to answer that question. When you take a look at the subcharts, you can see the Spike 2.0 tool with all of the lines above the top of the channel, implying we are using high-octane bullish fuel. The TRP momentum crossover lines still have room to grow to the top of the channel. The ITP triggers are almost throttling. They're lapping fast trigger and core trigger, and the triple S indicator has made a bullish move, crossing through the center of the triple S channel and pointing up towards the uppermost quadrant. But we know that this is all about the NASDAQ. So does the NASDAQ have enough fuel to continue? Well, there's the NASDAQ futures. Now, I'm using the contract that expires this month for continuity. And this is a chart that can tell the story of I want to continue higher, but in that next move, I'm likely going to run out of gas and may have to pause. That's exactly what I see at the hard right edge. Bullish signal structure by bar none. Target 2 in sight. And again, new all-time highs for both of the key indices. Is this market going to sustain, or is it going to become a lot more volatile and tradable? Well, I have inkling that we're going to see gears shift as we move through the end of the quarter, and that may bring up the need to add to your toolkit and learn how to become more active. And I've got a treat for you this Wednesday, June the 19th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Dr. Keith Wade, our expert on Heikin-Ashi trading, is going to introduce you to and teach you how he uses Heikin-Ashi. This is an excellent opportunity to take advantage of great education from an incredible educator and a real trader. And that's what matters. Taking strategies that are put to work by real traders day in and day out. Go to becomeabettertrader.com/yes. The link will pop up at the end of the video, or you can go to your email and make sure you get registered. This is not a recorded session. It's a do not miss session. We'll see you there on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. I hope the insights in the videos today are helpful, and I hope to continue that with you and continue the conversation tomorrow. See you on Wednesday at Dr. Key's session. Bye for now, all.